Monkey see problem, monkey solve, monkey solve. I need to write a song. Monkey see problem, monkey solve, monkey solve. Monkey see problem, monkey solve, monkey solve. Hello, folks. Long time no see. Howdly, doodly, and do. Did you and Vosh work out a time to talk? I haven't been reached out to by Vosh. Or at least I haven't seen it if I have been. I'll get back with him if he texted me or whatever the fuck. DM'd me. Whatever you kids call it. If he DM'd me on the tweet machine, I'll check it later, okay? But I'll come on his show or whatever. I don't give a shit. Seen any good movies lately? No. Pull out your dick, get ready to fap. It's time for your favorite show, The Grease Trap. Am I going to extra hell for rolling up in a church parking lot? Hell no, you're going to extra heaven for that. Bob Marley's up there going, he can smell the vapors, smell it through the bag. Tested positive for COVID today. Well, here's hoping that you have a very mild case and no after effects. Extra heaven. You're still watching my first stream of the day? Well, you need to keep up, sir. You should have been here live for that. I'm just kidding. I'm streaming in an inordinate amount today. I understand this. I don't expect everybody to be caught up on everything. This particular stream, I don't know. It might have been an inadvisable stream. We'll see. Marshall's new track is a banger, yes, as the children say these days. Is that a new hoodie? Looks fresh. No, I just don't wear it a bunch. It's an old hoodie, but I've had it for, I don't wear it a ton out here, so hasn't been quite dirtied up yet. Good evening. Hello to you. Dude, I should hoodie it up. Tuck some hair in. Hoodie it up. Floop. Wait. Floop. Oh. Ooh, that's comfy. Ooh. Yeah, everybody flip your hood up. If you're wearing a hoodie right now, which you should be, flip your hood up. Got me fired up with that glorious pro-union talk earlier. Is this stream going to evoke those same emotions? I don't know. I blew off that steam. So I don't know that this is going to be as high-octane a Highdeology as that one turned out to be, but we'll see. Leaning Tower of Chitza. How it be. Sky's pretty today. You guys want to see? Now, isn't that a beautiful piece of sky there? Paul's acres of land because he's rich. Yeah. Yeah, my acres and acres upon acres. That's where Jesus lives. Why did I read that in Ralph's voice in my head first? That's where Jesus lives. Did he say that in one of the shows? Because if he didn't, you should write for The Simpsons, because that's a good Ralph line. Todd? Maybe, I guess. Do you have a pool, though? The true mark of prominence? Nope. Still have yet to attain that pool. Surely a hot tub, though. No hot tub, no pool. I do have a dinosaur, though. Isn't that right? Come on, come see me. Let the people see you. Why are you running? Where's your bowl? Where's your bowl? Hand it to me. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Come on. Bring it back quick. Give me your ball. Come on. Give it to me. Hand it to me. No? What? You dropped your ball. Get your ball. Bring it to me. One fetch? One solitary fetch is all I get? Look at him. One fetch. One. One fetch. Uno fetch. One fetch. Paul, what is your opinion on old people? Am I supposed to have some kind of clear-cut old person position? Like, I don't know, dude. I got to replace a $500 starter in my car. However, I still give my tithe to the Ministry of Salt. Well, thank you. Thank you, fanatic Monke. Yes. It is every citizen's final duty to go into the tanks. Chairman Xinjiang, for I have seen the way. Anybody know what that's from? Come on, give it to me. You guys are Googling. Nope, not Equilibrium. I'm too young to get it. Lamau, SpongeBob, yeah. It is every citizen's final duty to go into the tanks. Chairman Xinjiang, for I have tasted the fruit. That's the actual quote. Alpha Centauri, Mendacious C comes through. One of the best real-time strategy games ever made. One of the coolest backstories for a real-time strategy game ever. It's kind of Dune-esque. It's not a movie, it's a game. And I believe it's a freeware game as well. You can play it, download it, and play it for free. It's like an abandonware game. Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. Filled to the fucking brim with great philosophy. Totally awesome philosophical game. Filled with cool quotes from the different leaders of different human factions that have all split into these very ideological, opposed, very different visions for their new planet. Yeah. Is it a 4X? Yep. I mean, it's a 4X. It's more of a real-time strategy game, a traditional RTS than a 4X. But yes, it is a 4X traditionally. Have you played Fortnite? Banned. I remember you saying that you like Primus. Which song of theirs tickles your tutor the most? Mine's Fizzle Fry. You're gonna probably fucking hate me for this, but my favorite Primus song is the first one that got me into Primus. I went and listened, and I like a lot of Primus, but my favorite Primus song is Mr. Crinkle. There's something about that song that just fucking like sends a chill up my spine in a good way. I like My Name is Mud too, but Mr. Crinkle, dude. Dude, there was nothing like that. I heard that song and I was like, city builder games. Frostpunk has a scenario with themes on organized labor. I own Frostpunk, but I haven't played much of it. I remember buying it on sale for like $10 or something a while back, but I haven't played it, I don't think, much. I like city builders. It just depends, though. I really like a more laid-back city builder. Like, one where I don't feel like I have to constantly be on top of everything, where I can kind of just build to my heart's content, and maybe it's not the most optimized thing, but it'll work, and I can make little improvements as I go and watch my city grow and improve as I learn the game. And like not one of these punishing ass games where like 15 minutes in your city's starving because you forgot to put this in or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? And you got to start over. Like I don't like a super punishing fucking city builder type of game. Those are like brain off kind of games for me, or at least brain low level function type of games. What's your favorite From Software title? I mean, the only Souls game that I've ever played to completion and actually liked was Demon's Souls, which I think came out on the PS3, if I'm not mistaken. I know I got a re-release recently, I think, for the PS5, all cleaned up, which is really tempting for me because I liked that game. So I'm going to go with the hipster answer and say that my favorite From Software game is Demon's Souls. Come on, Mr. Crinkle, tell me why. Come on, Mr. Crinkle, tell me why. Zum zum. Come on, Mr. Crinkle, tell me why. Zum zum. Zum zum. Not to turn this into Have You This and thoughts on that, but have you played Carrion? It's a retro-styled side-scroller where you play as a thing-esque creature escaping containment. I have not. Sounds fun, though. Never played Salt and Sanctuary, no. I recently got into kind of a 2D Souls-like called Blasphemy. I got it on sale once again for like $3 or some shit. And I played a little bit of it and then kind of lost interest for a while, but I was enjoying it. That one seemed kind of fun. It's very Souls-like. You had to discover places and had a very Metroidvania kind of style to it, but Souls-like. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The new Marshall Manson track is indeed fire. Everyone should go check it out. Dark Souls, the Dark Souls of Dark Souls games. Yes. I can't deny that. Dark Souls is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls games. Come on, Mr. Crinkle, tell me why. I have a 380 Ti or something, 68 something Ti. I can't remember. I don't keep up with the GPUs and shit. I bought mine, it was years ago, so it's not a real new GPU, but it still plays whatever I throw at it. I had to lower the graphical quality a little bit on fucking Cyberpunk, but just a hair. Ended up helping. I turned the crowd density down. I think it's a 1080 Ti now that you put, because I don't think it's a 2080 Ti. I think it's a 1080 Ti is what I've got in my machine right now. It's an old GPU. It's not super up to date or whatever. A wasp? Who saw a wasp? Did you see a wasp? Keep your eyes peeled for a wasp. That's still solid. Cool, good. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with it. I haven't run into any games that, like, it just won't play or whatever the fuck, so I'm happy with it. Why are GPUs so fucking expensive now? Can somebody explain to that? Hey, Stevie. Dude, my boy Stevie, what's up? Dude, let me get you fucking wrenched up in here so I don't miss you in the future. How you feeling, Stevie? Stevie's the best. Scalpers are driving the price up, combined with less being made due to COVID. Bitcoin has significantly affected the price of GPUs. That's interesting. Hey. NVIDIA can't produce as much of a profit because of Trump's tariffs. There's also a part shortage. I get it. I see. I just know that people are all going crazy for whatever this new GPU is. There's like a giveaway of one on this recent GDQ that happened. Games Done Quick thing, which I always try and catch a little bit of every year. And the grand prize was like a rig with one of these new GPUs in it that everybody's all fucking got a big boner for right now. $3090 Yeah. That makes sense. People are spending more on their hobbies rather than like travel and going out and shit because of COVID. So it's driving the price of hobbyist type parts like GPUs up. That makes sense. It kind of sucks. I feel like I mean like look, the latest greatest whatever GPU GPU is a graphical processing unit. It's a graphics card that you have to have in your computer in order to run modern games and shit. It helps the computer, it gives more processing power to the computer so that it can, assemble all the polygons or whatever the fuck, right? Expensive piece of tech for hobbyist computer builders and shit. But I feel like it was leveling off a few years ago. Like, more inexpensive cards were more attainable, they were less expensive. And then all of a sudden now, I'm not even really looking to upgrade yet, but it's like shit is just getting more and more fucking expensive. Oh shit, Jason, you gonna flip some MTG or you gonna sit on it or what? I don't have anything fucking worth a shit anymore, dude. Unless it's hiding in a box that I haven't gone through, which is possible, but I think most of my fucking good ass Magic cards are just done. They're gone. Are they still mining bitcoins with those GPUs? Probably. Speaking parts, anyone have a lead on a K frame for an 89 Chrysler Fifth Avenue? Dude, this is a pretty... Dude, what is this? Tradio now? All right. We got somebody looking for a K frame on an 89 Chrysler Pontiac Nova. Anybody have a line on that? Call 1-800-728-SWAP here on the Swap Show. If this was Tradio, I'd be prank calling you. You unoriginal bastard. Hello, my name is Harry Sachs. I've got one of these Dick cheese graters. And I got off the TV. It's brand new, still in the box. I'm asking $20 for that. All right. Well, thank you, Harry Sachs. They've got a Dick cheese grater there, new in the box. Okay, I'll stop talking about Dick cheese. There you go, Mr. Merv. Whoa, shit, what happened to you, Mr. Merv? Where'd you go? Off to find some other fucking stream where they're not talking about Dick cheese. You're welcome. Many happy trails to you, young man. Sup, ball? I mean, Paul. Ooh, I'm gonna let it slide. Actually, no, I'm not. You're fucking banned. Anybody else got a cute fucking joke they want to make? Huh? Anybody else want to fucking disrespect me to my face and see what happens? Huh? I've been watching The Sopranos. Don't fuck with me. You know how many insults Tony Soprano put up with from his fucking underlings? I just watched the episode where he beat that assemblyman with a belt for fucking his ex. You get away with nothing in here. You show me fucking courtesy and respect, you get clipped. Every time I come up to your channel to catch up with older live streams, you happen to be live. I love it. Good stuff. Watched American Graffiti for the first time. Congrats, Rick Nick. Yeah, I'm doing a rewatch of The Sopranos and loving it. Enjoying myself. Re-immersing myself in that fun universe that they created. Dinor! Done enough ranging and roaming. Thank you, sir. Jason, did you just say that you were approving troll comments? Didn't I tell you that you had a conditional wrench and that you were only to use your mod powers to do things if I asked you to do that? Have you disrespected me? Was there a misunderstanding, or did you deliberately go against? Oh, I told you that you can approve. I did I? I told you that after I specifically told you that your wrench was conditional and that I would only ever ask you to approve or disapprove comments. So I'll ask you again. Did you deliberately disobey me? No misunderstanding. Then what's this shit I hear about you bragging your fucking mouth off about how you like approving troll comments in my chat? You disrespect me to my fucking face out on the street. If people are watching this, what are they going to think? What am I going to do with you? It's like I reach out to you and I try to help you, Jason. But I can't help but find a fucking knife in my back. This vexes me greatly. I want to let you know that I'm greatly vexed. You watch too much Sopranos. I know, just let me go with it. I'm greatly vexed by this. All right? I'm going to need time to consider what to do with you. That alone should make you shit your pants. No. There's no need for that. And this is not the place that you come to me. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, Lord Zod? Get timed out. I don't know who you are. Fucking Fed. Talk to me like you know me. I don't see a wrench next to your fucking name. It's okay, asbestos fingers. It's okay. I don't think we're at that point yet. I think Jason can come to his senses. He's a good kid. My initial impulse to give him the wrench, I still believe was a correct one, but he better shape up. Yeah, funny guy over here. Funny guy over here making narc jokes when he's about to get clipped. If I wasn't watching out for you, it would have happened a long fucking time ago, Jason. Okay? You remember. You're asking me for my friendship and a favor? Who the fuck are you? When I married my wife, did you send a gift? When my dog the other day was ill, and I was very worried, did you send your best regards? No. You want my friendship now in your time of need. You do me a disrespect coming to me this way. You do me a great disrespect coming to me this way, as if I'm some sort of favor machine for you. You come to me with this request, and you don't even think to call me Godfather. You shy away from my friendship in public. You tell people you have nothing to do with me. You think this doesn't get back to me? You think this doesn't hurt me? It doesn't wound me, who you would ask to be your friend? But now, in your hour of need, you deem me worthy of asking for friendship. When my wife was feeling ill the other day, did you bring her a crumb cake? Did you send her some Vicks Vapo Rub and a nice bouquet of flowers and wish her her best? No. No, you didn't. Those are things that friends do. You say hi to my partner, Jess, and her two gerbils, Arnold and Russell, love from Ireland. Hello, Jess and Arnold and Russell in Ireland. I wish I could transport you to the shithole country that I live in and live the rest of my life in your place, which I imagine is a little rustic place right on the cliff edge overlooking the ocean, where you can hear the constant crash of the waves up against the cliff edge, and then all around you is nothing but verdant green field. Mother been trying to get you clipped again? Oh, I told you never to fucking bring that bitch's fucking name up again. Who the fuck you think you are? Get out of here. A man was recently arrested for posting a mean tweet in Ireland. Yeah, but he went to a cute little Irish jail, where this little short guy with a cute curly mustache was like, "All right, laddie, time to serve your sentence. Get on in there." And he goes in there, and it's like, tra la 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 la. There's like leprechauns and mugs of ale. Oh, welcome to Irish jail, laddie. Fiddly-dee, fiddly-dee. Would you like a busty wench to dandle in your lap? I'm just kidding. I'm sure Irish prisons are horrifying. Golden coins under the bunk bed in the cell. Oh, there's a pot of gold under me bed. There's a pot of gold under all of our beds. We're rich. This is Irish jail, laddie. Whatever, man. I'm fucking ridiculous. You're right about that, Phoebes. Yeah, you're right about that. Guinness as far as the eye can see. Yep, just pint after pint. I knew a 60-year-old chick who said she was tortured as a teen in the World War II era for being a communist Irish person. All right. All right. No, I'm not a regular beer drinker. I don't even have like a beer a week. I have a beer like once a month or twice a month. I'll be like, I want a beer. It's enough beer. I don't really have a go-to. I don't drink enough beer to really have a go-to. My old go-to was Newcastle, but I bought that like relatively recently and had one or two, and they don't taste anything like an old Newcastle does. They redid the fucking shit, and they taste like shit now. So now I don't care. Yeah, a beer on a hot day. Yeah, I can get with that. Beer with a meal, I can get with that. Just not, can't sit around and like pound beers. Yeah, Nuki Brune. Yeah, Newcastle Brown Ale. Yeah, tastes like shit now. Used to taste good. Now it tastes like shit. Hello, baby.
How's it going?
Hanging out with the crazy Highdeology folk.
Yeah. What about you, D? You want some nap time? Can't figure out.
They changed the recipe in the brewery. Yeah, I know. I heard. Tastes like shit now.
What does?
Newcastle.
Oh.
I used to love Newcastle.
Get it. Get it.
Golden brown, texture like sun, lays me down, with my man she runs.
Can't do it. I can't be Uber down. Not with the Legion, not at the level I'm at.
And you can't go back.
I can go back to the system save. I'm just sick of it now. It's like booby trap central.
Yep. Apparently White Claw is the thing younger people drink. Yeah, I know. I've never had one. Have you had a White Claw?
No.
I've never had a White Claw, so
I'm willing to try it.
I'll try a White Claw. We'll see what the kids are fucking sipping on these days. It's not worth it. Zima? Is it just Zima? Like, what's it like? What's a White Claw like? Those of you that have had it, like, what is it comparable to? Because if it's just a Zima, then I'll probably pass on it. Hard seltzer? Tastes like angry TV static. That actually sounds kind of good. You're turning me on to it. Seltzer, but worse. Alcoholic Sprite. Ooh, that doesn't sound too hot.
I'll still give it a college try if it's available somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try a White Claw. Flavored seltzer water with vodka in it. It sucks. Whatever. I mean, I'm not a hoity-toity guy, but, you know, I have my limits.
Not much of a vodka person.
No. Not much of an anything person anymore. Like drinking, I don't associate drinking with good times anymore. Like I used to. Back in the day, good times. That was a drink. Nowadays, eh. Get the berry White Claws. Okay, I'll do that. That sounds better. I like berry, so. Paul just drinks malt liquor 40s. Yep. King Cobra only nowadays. Dude, I had a friend that was just in love with those like fucking shitty malt liquors. That's some of the worst shit you can drink, dude. That malt liquor, rot gut, fucking Cobra. What's some of the other ones? Like Mickey's. Ugh. I'm a huge fan of water. Good for you, bud. Bet you're great at parties. Colt, yeah. OE.
Cider. I haven't had a cider in a while.
Cider, yeah. Cider would be good. I like ciders. You know what's really good? Mulled cider.
Yeah.
Like mulled wine and mulled cider. Those are both really good. I don't know how they're made and how you mull something. But we gotta, we could mull up some hard cider, that'd be some good cider, I'll tell you that shit. I've had mead before too, that's really good.
Make it in a slow cooker.
Mead is most excellent. The orange god. Oh man, yeah, I am pretty orange. I wonder if like this will help. Kinda does. We'll just do noir for now. Helps with that hideous orange glow from the horrifying sun. Golden hour, Paul. Yeah. I don't say anything to people who are scared to get the vaccine. It's not my job to fucking convince people to do it. You put me in charge of something like that, I would say something like, shut up and quit being a pussy and get the vaccine. Quit being an idiot. That's not real good. You know, you get more flies with honey and all that. I'm not good at honey.
And you'll bitch someone out that's actively campaigning against it.
I mean, sure. I've banned many a dork from my channel just for sitting in here talking anti-vax nonsense, but like, if you're trying to get me to like convince somebody who's like, I'm scared to take the vaccine, Not unless you give me the power to have like a couple of cops with me to enforce it. I'd be happy to go along on that. I'd be good at that.
Dart guns.
Yep. Hey, guess what? It's your lucky day. Why? You're getting a fucking vaccine. No, I'm not. I'm scared to get the vaccine. Ooh, that kind of sucks. But these guys right here and this doctor right here, they're going to make sure you get that vaccine today, okay? You know what it means? You're not going to catch a horrible disease. Congratulations. Go get them, boys. Stop! No, this is an invasion of my privacy. Blah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, you baby. Come on, fucking. We vaccinated a 4-year-old girl across the street and she cried less than this. Come on, get him, get him, get him. All right, shoot it in his ass. There you go. There you go, sir. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. You want a Band-Aid for the boo-boo? Yes. Just kidding. We don't have any fucking Band-Aids for the boo-boos. Let's go to the next house, boys. I'd be good with that. You empower me to do that, man. Put me right at the head of that shit. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I don't do the velvet glove very well when it comes to shit like that. Tough love, yeah. The ones that try to hide from it, yeah, you get them with the vaccination dart gun. They got to leave their house at some point.
Yeah. Catch them at Walmart.
Just put a team on them, sitting in a fucking unmarked van down the street, fucking out of their sight range. Up, he's coming out to get his paper. Oh, God damn it. You motherfuckers, where are you? Another one off the list.
We need drone bees. Little bees.
Oh, yeah, dude. Little drones that could, like, sting the vaccine. Oh, no. This is one of those vaccine bees. God damn it.
Why use the bees?
Yep. Why not?
Or you do like a hummingbird. Oh my god, a hummingbird! Ah!
A hummingbird just landed on me. Ow! This is a vaccine hummingbird. God damn. A vaccine cloud, yeah. Just start spraying the vaccine over cities. Give the fucking chemtrail people a fucking run for their money. Chemtrailers, dude. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro? Everybody's a vaccine expert, I see. Yeah. Everybody is. Crop dust them, yeah. Just use everything at our disposal. Let's get fucking, like, let's get this shit under control here. All right? You have to hit them twice since the vaccine requires 2 shots. They're working on a 1-shot vaccine. They've almost got it ready for fucking distribution and shit.
Johnson & Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah, you give them a little stamp.
Yep. Knock them out with a dart, give them the fucking vaccine, and put a little tattoo on their arm or on their hand.
Or you just get the fucking old polio things.
Oof. I heard those were brutal.
You see them?
Yeah, my mom's got one. Vaximum carnage. Just arm all these fucking, like, video game kids with vax guns and a list of names. Just turn them loose in the city. Go peg this guy. Load up a bunch of water guns with vaccine water. There you go. Yeah, we could feed it to them. We could come up with some new burger or something and cram it down their fat, dumb gullets. Get the new anti-vax burger. Now with 100% less vaccine. And they're like, well, give me 10 of them. Yeah. Just put a shot of vaccine in every can of Bud Light that's sold for the next 6 months, and we'd vaccinate like 90% of this dumbass fucking country. Secret vaccination shot in every can of Bud Light sold for 6 months, we're covered. We'd be at fucking New Zealand. Yeah, I saw a picture from New Zealand, or a video from New Zealand the other day, and I got so salty. The Prime Minister of New Zealand, who's a lady, was at a big barbecue for some national holiday. No masks. Everybody's having a great fucking time. There's fucking Bob Marley playing on the radio and shit. And there's burgers being flipped. There's like a dude with a little chef's hat on and an apron flipping burgers. And everybody's like, no woman, no cry. You know what I mean? And I was just like,
Look at that fucking graph.
oh yeah, New Zealand's fucking like actual flattening of the curve, you mean? Yeah. Shocking.
Flat as shit.
They took it seriously and now they're reaping the rewards. Yeah, they get to go to concerts and shit. They get to go to big fucking public barbecues and events.
A whole 25 people died.
Yeah. 25 whole people in the history of fucking New Zealand died of COVID. They get to go fucking to all their public beaches and all their public fucking parks and shit. They don't have to wear masks anywhere. No new cases in fucking like 4 months or some shit. In Florida, we're living like it doesn't exist. Well, not for long, you won't be. The vaccine will end the pandemic. No. The vaccine will mitigate the alarming transfer rate and death count from the current form of COVID. And then we will necessitate booster shots every year to keep us from dying of COVID at the same rate in perpetuity. What's the death count in the US? It's over 400 and something thousand people now. Closing in on 500,000 people. Let's see. That's disgraceful. No shit.
Yeah, we're at 492,000.
Yep.
So we're gonna get 500,000 in no time.
Yep. Next week, probably. Next week, we'll crack 500,000 fucking deaths. Pretty depressing. Yeah. I'd say so. I would say so. I would say pretty depressing doesn't really begin to cover it.
Don't do that. It's so shiny.
We're going to get those vaccines to people, Jack. I'll tell you like my daddy did. The American people need to vaccinate themselves with blood and sweat and tears like our forefathers did. And they'll do it, Jack. The American resolve is stronger than that. Shut up, Fat. Quiet, Fat. Listen. Tell our gerbil. Okay, I'm not going to communicate between you and your gerbil for money. Okay? Narnie, stay in your fucking cage. Don't make me come over there. You don't want to deal with me, okay? All right? Your little cute little gerbil ass might get away with it because mom and dad are soft on you. All right? But you don't want to deal with me, okay? My manager refuses to mask up or enforce a mandated mask policy as per health district because it's hard to enforce something you don't believe in. Spare me this hell. Can't do it. Suck it up. Suck it up, yo. This is your hell to suck up. Won't communicate with gerbils for money. Communicates with gerbils for money. I know. I decided to go ahead and do it. I don't want that little gerbil running around. He needs to listen. Nobody wants to deal with Salty Paul. Look at what happened to Naked Ape. What happened to Naked Ape? Did I do something to him? I don't even remember a Naked Ape. I didn't fall. I watched about 10 minutes of the discussion between Vosh and Destiny, and I couldn't handle it. I couldn't hang. I was like, ay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Stop. Whoa, wow. Stop. Wait. Can I clarify? Can I? I was like, no.
Bitch boy slap fight.
Can't do it. I am not skilled with the forge, no. I am no man. I am but a cuckold, for I cannot forge a blade nor a club.
Fucking expensive are forges. Probably like fucking $10,000 to even remotely start to forge.
Nah, that little fucking devil forge guy that we used to watch that melts down all the fucking metal, that little thing ain't no 10 grand. Go look it up.
Alright.
It's called a devil forge. I bet one of the smaller ones of those is probably like what, 2-3 grand, you think? It can't be that expensive to get a goddamn forge.
I guess there are some smaller ones that are pretty cheap,
How cheap are they?
like a few $100.
See?
But that's not all the tools that you need to refine it after that.
Sure. Well, you got to buy the molds. So what's like? Look for a graphite mold, graphite ingot mold. So that's all we would need is that plus the material to melt down. You know, scrap whatever this, that, or the other thing. Coins.
Yeah, I guess they're really not that fucking expensive.
I'm gonna be a forger.
But
I'm gonna forge.
if you look at all those grindy machines and the fucking spinning machines and all that shit, then that's
Well,
expensive.
those things I can add as we go. But I'm telling you, when the apocalypse come, I will know how to forge the blade of destiny. I will cut through the hordes of raiders and zombies. I will be a man. I'll have my armor, and so will you. You will have 2 swords, light in construction, so that you can slash. Dino and Cricket will both be armored as well.
Yeah.
Cricket with titanium claws. Dino with titanium jaws.
We trained them not to bite.
Well, the jaws will be automatic. They'll go like, so when he goes up to like snuggle them,
Yeah.
he'll be chewing on their leg. Ah! And then one of us closes in for the kill. Go give him a kiss, Dinor. Oh no, God! Got him. Somebody sneaks up behind you with a big old club, and they're about to deliver the killing blow, and Cricket just slashes the guy's throat as he jumps by. You turn around. Thanks, Cricket. We could put like something on his tail too, on his question mark tail.
Yeah.
Like just like a fucking scalpel or something.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Mr. Naughty.
Mr. Naughty Priest, what the fuck is this? What have you done? Thank you, sir.
You're the MVP.
You didn't accidentally put an extra 0 on that, did you? If so, let me know. And hot damn. Thank you. As always, my friend. Santa came early or late, I guess, depending on your perspective. I did not. Well, thank you, my friend. Your generosity, as always, leaves me speechless. What a guy. Naughty Priest isn't wrenched. I didn't want to put the imposition on the guy. Like, at all.
I mean,
Like-
there's no way you're gonna miss the super chats because they stay forever. They
Well,
linger.
not only that, but it's like Naughty Priest doesn't like to be, like he's not real super active in the chat. He likes to kick it and listen, and you know what I mean? I don't want to put the imposition on him for him to be like listening one night and just chilling and him be the only wrench or whatever and him think he's got to do some shit. Like, I just don't want that. The wrench is ultimately an imposition on most people. He gets every exemption. Naughty Priest is exempt. Paul, I want to live in a company town. Well, go to fucking Nevada. They're making them a reality there. And have fun. He does. Naughty Priest funds these shows and the wider Pessimist Productions network at the same time. I see him all the time donate on TJ's streams. Naughty Priest is a true fucking honest-to-goodness supporter of this endeavor that we do. He's a good guy. He he owns the company town. Yeah.
I guess he is a producer. Give him a producer credit.
Yeah. I owe my life to owe my life to the naughty priest store. Do I depend on him? No. I never come doing these streams hoping Naughty Priest is going to come drop a fucking fat wad or whatever. He does pretty regularly, and it's very nice when he does, but there are plenty of streams where that doesn't happen, and
You ain't fussy about it.
nope.
Don't ask anything.
Money is not the primary driver for me to do these, and really never has been from the start. It wasn't until relatively recently that these came directly to me. I wonder what he does for a living. He's a farmer. He's told me that here publicly. We are all naughty priests. DFF should crowdfund to raise enough to meet the requirements for a company city. Think we could do it?
Well, we have a brand new episode coming out tonight for patrons.
That is true.
Join.
That is true. There's no time like the present. Friday is a good day to become a patron because you get to see the brand new patrons only episode and then get instant access to, what is it? Over 300 fucking shows now?
I mean, probably like 150.
Well, yeah, it's 300 total shows though. You know, so you get 150 extra shows. All the extra content. I mean, there's no Patreon where you get more. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Hashtag pay Scotty. I'm starting to get on that train too, because I don't know. You guys got to understand, I don't live in Louisiana no more, so I don't know whether Scotty has been paid his due and propers. I have to bring it up. To bring it up on the next grease trap or something. Top 50 Patreon. Da, 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 da. Top 50 Patreon. TJ begs on his streams he's not getting paid. Huh? Who? Who do what? What was the most Louisiana thing that happened to you while you were in Louisiana? I watched, I mean, this was kind of fucked up. I stopped for cigarettes on my way to TJ's house. I don't even think I told anybody about this. I stopped for cigarettes on my way to TJ's house and was in line behind a lady who seemed to know the person that was the clerk, and she was buying some pads. And by the time I got out, she was just like squatted down next to her car, swapping her pad. And I was like, I don't know if that's necessarily a Louisiana thing, but I've never seen that happen in any other state. So, I mean, I'm not trying to make it out like it's like that big of a fucking deal, but you know, if I had to fucking change something that was in my underwear and have my pants around my ankles, I'd probably go do it in the restroom. Or like get in the car first or some shit. I'm a janitor. One day I'll be able to give more. You guys deserve it. Thanks for thousands of fantastic hours. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Sounds like a Mississippi thing. Do it now. Do it sound like a Mississippi thing. No, I don't know. It was my first. My first right out in the parking lot pad changing. It's probably happened everywhere. It probably has, but I just haven't seen it anywhere else. Louisiana. I mean, like, engaging anybody to do anything for you in Louisiana is like, it's a coin flip. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like an electrician would get called. And they'll be like, yeah, I'll be down there on Monday. We're like, Monday what time? Oh, somewhere around 2, 3 o'clock Monday. We're like, all right. So 4 o'clock Monday, we'd be calling, no answer. And then 5 o'clock on Friday, they'd call and be like, sorry, I missed y'all on Monday. I'm going to go ahead and be down there on this Monday, though. And it's another coin flip whether they show up. There's this laissez-faire, like, attitude with contractors and just in general in fucking Louisiana that's like we worked with this professional company to help us design our fucking studio that we never fucking used. And they were a company that was, their whole fucking thing was setting up environments for recording and shows and shit. And we would book these people, and once again, it was like a 50-50 whether they'd show. We'd all be there on a fucking Tuesday or something early for a meeting with them before we'd record. And they just like, we'd get a fucking text after they're half an hour late rescheduling. Just like, that's Louisiana. They cut corners. The house that we were living in, that first house that we lived in, was a testament to the corner cutting level that, Louisiana went to. Because that house was in a nice ass fucking neighborhood, but somebody bought it up, fixed it up on the cheap with a bunch of contractors that cut a bunch of corners. And it was a death trap of a fucking house. Like, almost burned down and killed us all type of house. I was sitting in the living room one day and I was staring at, it had this living room and kitchen, and then there was this kind of like archway into the next room, like a square door with no doors on it, kind of into the next room, which was a dining room and like where we recorded, the recording room. And I was staring at that one day, and all of a sudden I realized I was looking at the coping at the top of that, and it was crooked. Like, if you've ever seen Beetlejuice, you know how like the fireplace at the end of Beetlejuice gets all warped? It was like that. And I looked at it and I was like, if that is crooked. And so I looked, and it was plumb with the ceiling above it. The whole fucking ceiling was like this. And I pointed it out to TJ. I was like, dude, this whole house is built on a fucking angle, or at least this room is. I don't know how they made it plumb in other rooms. And he looked at it and he was like, you're fucking right. It was like some kind of Tim Burton house or some shit. I don't know. We never played marbles on the floor, bro. I don't know. Sounds cool, but unsafe. Yeah. It's just like corners were cut. You know what I mean? TJ said that a contractor told him that the wiring was inward rigged before the fire. Yes, that happened. In those terms. He looked at it. I walked around and he showed. It was me and TJ that happened to be there that day, and he was showing us like what he was talking about. He opened up, he moved this electrical fucking panel out of the way and opened up the actual fuse box, and we could see outside. And he was like, "You see that there?" And I was like, "Yeah, that looks like daylight." He's like, "It is." I was like, "Why is there daylight shining through the back of our fucking electrical wiring and fuse box?" And he was like, so we had that electrician come out and tell us that it was unsafe. He sent the estimate to the landlord, and the landlord was like, "All right, guys, I see, you got some problems going on over there. I'm going to send my guy out there real quick. We'll get a second estimate." His guy showed up in a truck, took a look at it, and was like, "I don't see what that guy was talking about. This is fine." And I was like, whatever. My guy, yeah. I.e. the friend you call to go impersonate a fucking electrician and just look at the fuse box and say everything is fine. Yeah. You almost caused a massive tidal wave of destruction right there, dude. But you didn't. You didn't. You didn't do it. You almost spilled water in Dad's weed and all over Dad's new phone. It would have not been good.
No.
But you didn't do it. Maybe we are in the Berenstein universe after all. There's no way you could exist in the Berenstain universe.
Alright, now you're just extra shaking it.
Yeah, don't press your luck, bro. What is this? See if I can get eyes on this one. Oh, flew right over the house. Maybe we'll see it. I'm gonna check out this warlock. What was that? I saw it. Just a normal ass looking Kobe killer. Sorry, is that insensitive? Is that too soon? I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about.
They were covering it recently for some goddamn reason.
Were they?
Like, your old fucking story.
Yeah.
Our box is pretty fucked up when we got here, though.
Huh?
Our box was pretty fucked up when we got here, though.
True dat. True to the dat. Paul never lost his edge. It's just a joke. 'Twas just a joke. Yeah, I think it was the anniversary of it. Well, then it's definitely not too soon. It's been a year. Someone could have died easily in that fire, yes. You know who would have died in that fire? Ashley and I. That fire happened. There was an overhanging balcony. There's a front porch. That balcony was what burned. Right underneath was our second floor bedroom. So If anybody died in that fire, it would have been me and Ashley and Dinor. Because all three of us were up in that room. Some fucking neighbor walking their dogs called the police. Called 911. That's what saved us. Do you ever fix it? I know you had to move. We moved, but I mean, it was fixed eventually. They didn't abandon it. It wasn't burned to that level. This person that was walking by saw it at the level where it had just started to catch the underside of the house. There was an outside electrical socket that clearly the fire had started at that was melted to shit, and it had burned its way up the sidewall and up underneath the coping or whatever you call this up top shit where the second floor is on, which was my bedroom. And it had started to burn that. They called 911. I shit you fucking not. I woke up to somebody screaming, "Get out, your house is on fire." And I woke up and I thought I was dreaming. I was like, this was the day after the 24-hour show. So it was dead middle of the day, like fucking 3:30 in the afternoon or something, and I was out. Because we did noon to noon. So I was like in La La Land. And then right as I was about to drift off, "Anybody that's in the house, get out, your house is on fire, you're gonna die." And I was like, what the fuck? And so I opened and I said, "Huh? Where are you?" He's coming up the stairs and he saw me and he was like, "You gotta leave now." I'm standing there in like literal underwear. And I was like, "I'm just gonna put some clothes on." He's like, "You don't have time." Well, I didn't listen to that command. I grabbed some fucking pants and a shirt and I ran. Do you remember what you saw? We went downstairs. The entire first story was filled with smoke. The front door was open and it looked like the front door was on fire and they were leading us through it because that was the safest way to get us out of the house. They didn't know how extensive the fire was internally. And so they took us out this front door, and right next to it, this incredible fucking heat when we walked out. The porch was burning. I remember watching the 24-hour stream and you guys mentioned the house burning down. Not on the 24-hour stream, we didn't.
Maybe you're thinking of the 8 hours.
Yeah, we've done a number of long streams. That one happened at the end of the 24-hour stream, and there's no mention of the house burning down unless it's like some offhanded reference.
Like, oh, this.
Like we joked about it. That if we did, that's fucking creepy. Because it did. I mean, it almost did. Like I said, some fucking neighbor saw it. If that had started on some fucking plug in the back of the house, it would have been Scotty and Taylor that would have been dead. Because their bedroom was upstairs towards the back of the house. And keep in mind, the fire started right outside of TJ and Chelsea's bedroom, which was right below Ashley and I's bedroom. So right outside their window was on fire. Crazy shit, dude. You guys cut fire from the top 10 list and TJ said the house was going to burn down. Wonder if he did it on purpose. No. The truth revealed. Is the cost of refilling worth it when Zippos are so cheap? I don't know.
We did the Zippo train for a little bit, and then we were just kind of like,
it gets annoying.
This Flint's gone, and fuck this Flint.
It's annoying to upkeep a Zippo, let's be honest.
It was a cool idea and concept, but we just use them too much to...
Yep.
honestly, like the little cheap plastic see-through lighters aren't horrible either.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. As long as it produces a flame, I'm pretty okay with it. Like, as long as it produces a flame, I'm usually fine with it. And the problem with Zippos is that eventually the fucking flint goes out or it runs dry and it no longer produces a fucking flame, and you got to go through this whole goddamn process of getting it to produce a fucking flame.
This wasn't worth it. We ended up using most of our Zippo lighter fluid to set fires in the fire pit.
True that. I mean, that's a noble use for it, though. That's what it should be used for. I told my sister I hope she gets COVID, and then she did, but she's okay. Okay, you're an idiot. Is your name Amazing Atheist Hamburger Helper?
Dude.
What the fuck? Shit, man.
Name tickled, but your comment was garbage.
Yeah. Fuck off. Amazing Atheist Hamburger Helper, dude. Today on Cooking with TJ. Dude, I should tell TJ to do some fucking Hamburger Helper. That would be dope.
Velveeta Helper is where it's at.
I like Velveeta Helper. I will tell you this. I'm about to make a statement.
Yeah.
I'll eat any goddamn Hamburger Helper there is. Dude, from teriyaki to cheeseburger to fucking Salisbury steak. Velveeta. If it helps hamburger, I'll eat it. Hamburger Helper is legitimate. People shit on Hamburger Helper, but you know what? That's a good, solid meal.
It ain't hard to dress up.
I like Tuna Helper too. But you don't really need Tuna Helper because you can just make like tuna mac.
Yeah.
Real easy. But Tuna Helper is good too.
I mean, it's greasy if you don't drain off the beef.
Yeah.
Drain it off.
Yeah, when you're browning the beef, you drain off the excess fat. You don't just pour all the fucking fat and shit into the, Hamburger Helper. And you can use some like leaner beef too to make Hamburger Helper, and it dresses it up real good. You don't got to use like 80-20 on it. Get some of that, lower fat content beef, and then use that. Foie gras helper. That's what we need. Lobster helper.
Dude, you were lamenting that the other day, that lobster just ain't worth.
Like what they want you to pay for it?
Yeah.
It's not. Crab is infinitely better, in my opinion, taste-wise and just like enjoyment-wise, than lobster ever is. But prices on lobster are often way above crab. And it's like, why? Like, I don't eat either of those things all that often, but that's been my experience the few times I've gotten to. Like, lobster is tasty, but it's expensive for a little strip of meat. And like a crab, you can get a bunch of crab legs for the same price. You never had Cape lobster? No, I haven't.
I have. It's yeah.
Yeah. I kind of trust Amelia on shit. She's got a good fucking palate. Way better than mine. So if she says it's meh, it's meh.
And I had it with the whole shebang too, with a little cup of melted butter and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have it with the clarified butter and all that.
It's meh.
I've just never been blown away by the fucking lobster. It's not like I'd turn my nose up at it. It's tasty or whatever. But, give me crab. Give me shrimp. Give me tiger prawns. You know what I like too? Scallops. Give me scallops. Clams in a chowder. Crawfish. Yeah. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double genocide. Ooh, yeah. The fuck does lobster even taste like? Shrimp.
But milder, almost.
Like softer, butterier shrimp. Basically. Nothing specials. Give me food, give me fries, give me salad on the side. Ooh, yeah. Have you ever had swordfish? I did get to eat swordfish once. My dad went deep sea fishing with a bunch of his friends and I don't know if it was my dad that snagged it, but they, on that fishing trip, snagged a swordfish. And he brought home his share of the catch, cut up into steaks. And so we had swordfish steaks, and they were really fucking good. They didn't taste anything like fish. Like a big predatory fish like that. Have you ever eaten shark?
Mm-mm.
So I've had shark and I've had swordfish. Big predatory fish like that don't have the least bit of that like super fishy flavor. Yeah, they taste exactly like super high quality tuna, or so I've been told. I've never had like top quality tuna. But I've heard from other people that have had swordfish, they've compared it to super duper good tuna. I'm extremely picky as a general rule, but I'll eat any seafood. I mean, I don't think I'll eat any. Well, I guess that's not true. I'll try anything pretty much once. Like, I sat down to a really upper crusty meal that Scotty actually treated me to when I first went down to Seattle to visit the guys at the studio there in preparation for moving there. And as a really nice gesture, Scotty wanted to show me a restaurant that was like super, it had a Michelin star and shit. Takes me to this restaurant, and it's one of those restaurants where it's like courses, where you don't actually get like a big plate of something, right? You get like 12 small plates.
Yeah.
A amuse-bouche type of dining where it's all fucking just made that day, and whenever you go, like, you get whatever's on the menu that day. You don't get to order, you just get everything on the menu that day, and it comes in these little courses. And so immediately I was faced, I think the first course was a fish, and I know I don't like fish. And it was a little portion of fish with a squeeze of lime or some shit, and we were told to eat the lime and then eat the fish. And so I did that, and I was like, fuck, that was delicious. Then the next thing came, and it sounded so gross. She was like, this is sea urchin uni mousse. And it's meant to be a little bit of flavor of the sea. You're supposed to be able to taste the ocean. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, because I've tasted the ocean. The ocean tastes like shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that at all. It tasted like the ocean smells.
Yeah.
I fucking hit it, I shit you not. It went down all smooth. It didn't hit me with this big salty flavor. It was just like taking a breath of that fresh ocean air coming off the Pacific. And I was like, and every little thing that came was something that I would have never ordered off a menu. And everything was like that. Everything I ate was a surprise.
Yeah.
I had and it wasn't a ton, but it was a little bit of beluga caviar for the first time in my entire life.
Yeah.
I'd never tried caviar in my whole life, and that came as part of this course meal, decorated up with I can't remember how it was presented. I wish back then I would have been more of like a food blogger or some shit and taken pictures of every one of these little plates so I could remember what I ate that night.
You gotta find that place if we go up
I
there
think
again.
Scotty actually saved because I think Taylor was there for that. Either Scotty or Taylor saved the menu from that place because it changes that, like I said, every night. And I think one of them took a picture of the menu that night, and so I need to ask him about that because I'll probably never that's one of those types of things that like I don't know I would never probably do myself, but I was glad I did it. It was interesting. Now my mind is open to that kind of thing, and I might try something like that again someday. The food scene here is pedestrian as fuck. I mean, I don't know, dude. I've found, at least in the places that and I'm, admittedly limited. I haven't been everywhere, but everywhere I've lived has had good ass fucking local food. You just got to look to find it. It doesn't come with like a golden arch on it or a fucking pigtailed redhead girl or whatever the fuck. You find a local place that's hot with the locals, and typically you can get some good food. Now, whether it's the type of food that you like or whether you have a wide variety of great food, that's true. I've lived in places before where the variety of food is pretty fucking limited, So I get what you're saying, if that's where you were coming from. You like Outback Steakhouse? I used to. I haven't been there in a long ass time. I never really went there for steak, to be honest with you. But to sit down and like have a burger or like one of those bloomin' onion things and like a big beer, it was like an Applebee's level. See, like a lot of people shit on that level of restaurant, but I'm telling you, like there was a time in the 2000s, probably through 2010 or so, where those types of restaurants, your Red Robins, your fucking Applebee's, your TGI Fridays, excuse me. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones that were all right. There was this Irish kind of themed one. What was that one called? O'Doul's? McDougal's? Fuck. Anyway, I don't want to get bogged down in it. Bennigan's, thank you. That was it. Sizzler. Right. These types of like, okay, so in order to talk about these, Claim Jumper, right? O'Charlie's, yes. You're in the right, Texas Roadhouse. I don't know. I think those are a multi-state. Well, I know for a fact that they're a multi-state thing because I saw them in Texas and I saw them back home in California, where I grew up. So that level of dining, right? It's like the step above the fast food. You'd rather eat in? Okay, that's fine. I'm telling you, there was a time where Applebee's was not that fucking disgusting of a joint to go to, where everything wasn't made in a fucking microwave and shit. There was a time where the food was half decent and the beer deals, if you went at happy hour, were half decent, and it was a cool place. You could go sit, have a few fucking beers and stuff with your friends. And same thing goes for like a place like Bennigan's or TGI Fridays or Red Robin or whatever the fuck. Like you go there, you get a burger. Like Bennigan's had a dope ass fucking Monte Cristo sandwich. You guys remember that shit? Those of you that remember Bennigan's? They were famous for that shit. It was like a ham and turkey sandwich with cranberry sauce, all wrapped up and then dipped in batter and deep fried, and served with a side of raspberry jam to dip in. That's what everybody got when they went there, dude. You never deviated from that order. Oh, yeah, that jungle theme place, Rainforest Cafe. Yeah. The Rainforest Cafe, yeah. Those are still, you can still see those. Like, I know for a fact there's still one in the Riverwalk area of San Antonio. Well, I don't know for a fact it's still there. It was there when I was there not that many years ago. Yeah, I ate at that one there. They have one in the Mall of America. Yeah, they have one in that big mall in Arizona. I can't remember the name of it now. Arizona, like the Phoenix area, has a giant fucking mall. And there's a Rainforest Cafe in that bitch. Rainforest Cafe still in Riverwalk. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I ate at that bitch. There's also a Mexican restaurant that is across the way from that Rainforest Cafe that was actually pretty dope. I went there in Riverwalk. I can't remember the name of that place. It didn't seem like it was a chain, or if it was like a local chain. It was pretty dope there. Pretty decent. But anyway, that type of dining experience kind of went downhill over the last 10 years or so. And now is really mostly just a ripoff. You're better off just ordering something from fucking, you know, uh, your local fucking fast food shit, Wendy's or Burger King or fucking McDonald's or whatever the fuck at this point. Like the quality of food is gone. It was never like 5-star shit, but the Scottsdale Mall, yeah, that might be the one I'm thinking of. I think most fast food places have gotten better. Some of them kind of have, honestly. Like, some of them gotten way worse. Like, I'll tell you, like, one fast food chain that has gone to fucking total shit is Burger King. Burger King, when I was a kid, especially in the 80s, was like the top. The Whopper was the best fucking hamburger you could get. And Burger King is like hard slop now. Hard slop. I'm talking about in the 80s, so you can hard disagree all you want, but unless you're my age, don't bother. If you didn't taste it back then, I don't want to hear from you. They were the cream of the crop. You rise to the top. You never eat a pig because a pig is a cop level of burger. Nobody had a fucking thing on that flame charbroiled taste of the Whopper. Nobody had a thing on it. Their fries, second rate. McDonald's had that fry game on point back in the 80s, but I'm telling you what, the fry game didn't drive what you chose. The fries at Burger King, passable. The burgers at Burger King, dope. Now it's slop. Inedible slop. Gross, sloppy, floppy, overdressed, fall apart in your hand, mushy buns, gray meat, shit. Didn't used to be that way. Yep. Burger King always used to have the best toppings too. You used to get 2 big old fresh tomato rounds on a Whopper. 2 of them, so that the whole surface of that big old burger was covered. Ample lettuce, nice and fresh. You never got no brown ass fucking lettuce and shit. McDonald's hash browns are still dope. I can testify. I haven't had them in like probably a year, but the last time I had them, they were still. Yeah, they used to have that nice crunchy lettuce, and it was dusted with just enough mayo to keep it stuck to the bun. You know, you had some nice, if you're into this, you had some nice big, 2 standard dill pickle slices on that burger. I used to ask it for it with no pickles because at Burger King, you can have it your way. McDonald's quarter pounder is the best on the market ever since they switched to fresh beef. I'll have to try it, man. I'll be honest with you. I haven't ordered the quarter pounder since that happened. My standard order at McDonald's is the 2 cheeseburger meal, so that's what I get. If I deviate, I'll get nuggets sometimes. But I'll try it out next time I'm feeling like doing a McDonald's order or whatever the fuck. I haven't tried an Impossible Burger either, so there's that as well. Mickey D's fries do slap. Yes, they are the best, especially if you get them fresh out of the fryer and fresh sprinkled, thrown right in your shit, and you start eating them right away. Like, you ever gotten your Mickey D's fries where you pull them out and you eat them and you're like, ooh, because that fluffiness inside is still like the steam. You crack it open and the steam still comes like, oh. That's what I'm talking about, man. Mickey D's fry game is pretty on point. The only fry game that I would say is better is Rally's fry game. And I'm just a lover of the Rally's fry, man. I'm telling you, still to this day, most of the other shit that they got at a Rally's is inedible, but you get a big fucking Rally's, you get a good fresh batch of Rally's fries. It has that same snap, that same steam intensity, that same like, oh, this doesn't feel too hot on the outside. Let me just bite in that ooh situation when you get the fresh one. Rallies and or Checkers, I guess, depending on where you're at. I like In-N-Out's fries, but they're a little plain, you know. They're a little plain Jane for me. Not processed enough, you know. I'm an American. I like my shit processed, man. It's not Cheese Whiz enough. You get me? You're right about the Long John Silver fries. You're right about that. And the Hush Pup. Do they still have the Hush Puppies at the Long John Silver when you get it? Can you still get some Hush Puppies at the Long John Silver? And are they still legit? And the chicken with the bread with the same breading that you get on the fish, they still have that plate at the Long John Silvers? Is it still dope? Be honest, is it still dope? Don't lie to me if it's not dope anymore. It's still dope? Dude, the Hush Puppies, you get the 2 little things of chicken that are fried like the fish is and that real thick, crispy batter. Get some fucking, a big thing of like tartar sauce and ketchup on the side. And you can dip in whichever one you want. Got the Hush Puppies, dip that in the tartar sauce. Long Johns used to be the shit. I don't know about now. I don't even know if there's a Long Johns anywhere near me. That's kind of sad. I like an Arby's beef and cheddar. Like, I like to get like if I'm really feeling like I'm hungry, fuck the fries. Just get me 3 Arby's beef and cheddars with the normal, because I know that you can do them like normal amount of meat and shit. 3 Arby's beef and cheddars. I don't want the horsey sauce. I want that Arby's sauce, that red sauce. Add some peppery, like Tabasco-y kind of flavor. I throw that down on the Arby's beef and cheddar. Yeah, that spicy Arby's sauce. That's what I'm talking about right there. Throw down a pack a piece on each one of them motherfuckers and go to town. I don't even need fries. I don't even need a Coke to wash it down. That's how good. Dude, I'm not falling for that one, Phoebes. Come on, that's too easy. I've never eaten my own asshole out, okay? Come on. Come on, Phoebes. You got to work a little harder than that one. It's so hard. I'm so sensitive to those. D, what are you doing? Come here, you shaggy dog. I'm gonna get you groomed next week, I think. I'm gonna see if this warming trend continues. I'm gonna get you groomed. Get you clipped up. Get you clipped up, snipped up, cleaned up. Although I do love it when you're shaggy like this, because you're like a big old bunny rabbit. You're like a big old bunny rabbit. Do you want to play your fetch? We'll get a ball. Yeah, give me that one. People love to watch you play a fetch. Can they watch? Here, let me show them. Oh, you're still zoomed in. Let me fix. Okay, ready? Ready, steady? Go. Ooh, he made a jump for that one. Did you see that? Come on, buddy. Bring your ball. Come on, get it. How'd you lose your ball? Get your ball. He's treating those bushes like they're from an A24 film or something. It's like, I don't want to crawl in the dark bushes, Dad. There are demons back there. Get your ball. Come on. Bring it out. I see you got it. Bring it out of there. Good boy. Good boy. Give me that ball. You gotta hand it to me. You can't drop it. Come on. Put it in my hand. Put it in my hand. What? I'll throw it away from that bush. I'll throw it away from the bush, I promise. Give me your ball. He likes the stick too. But usually the ball. He likes the ball because it bounces and he can jump for it. And it's got the cold shoulder, yeah. It's a bad throw, I'll admit. I threw it all the way deep in the bush over there. That's not cool. But you could have stopped it before it got there. You got to put that on yourself. That's got to be on you. What the fuck? Is Dino that picky? So he's a persnickety little thing. He's got his routine, and he doesn't like his routine spoiled. Very much like Dad. That whole dogs absorb your personality thing might be confirmation bias, but let's just say I got a dog that has that same personality quirk. I have a routine, and I don't like it disrupted. The Sigmund Freud of fast food. Oy vey. Oy vey. It's going to be kind of a... Well, never mind. I won't ask. Well, maybe I will. I just don't want this to turn into a forever fucking thing, but what's good with games right now? Like, what can I get on PC that's I maybe haven't heard of that's pretty decent? Like, assume that I probably am aware of most of the big name shit, but is there any good shit that's been released recently that I should take a look at? Gaming-wise? Nothing? So it's pretty much dead until I get fucking a Switch and Monster Hunter Rise comes out, right? Carrion, a lot of people have told me, is okay. I've seen Dead Cells before. It's a super liminal. Oh, sounds interesting. What kind of game are you looking for? I don't really know. You know, I'm kind of a generalist when it comes to games. I like playing a little bit of everything, except for like straight hardcore numbers-based Sims and shit. But like, I don't know. I like 4X, like, kind of games. I like real-time strategy games. I like RPGs. I like action games. I like third-person kind of beat-em-up type of games. I like, I don't know, open-world games and... There's not nothing. There's a Lunar New Year Steam sale on at the moment. Loads of stuff. I'll check it out. Hades. I played some Hades, actually, here on the channel. I enjoyed that game. I beat it. Beat the story of it. I didn't, you know, max out everything in it, but it was a fun game. Any new fighters you've gotten into? No. Are there any new fighters even out right now? Like, what's a new fighter that's come out? Yeah, I'll take a peek at the... I didn't know there was a Steam sale going on, so I'll peek at that. Wasteland 2 and 3. Yeah. I was watching somebody stream Wasteland 3, I think, a while back, and it looked pretty fun. I played the original Wasteland. Wasteland 2 I own, so I could just install that and play it. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for, though, but, yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your dad, Spinosaurus. And, you know, I'm glad to give you a little place you can go and chuckle or participate or watch or listen or whatever it is you do. After Cyberpunk, I'm finding the original Deus Ex very refreshing. A game where your choices actually make a difference. I like it. Yep. I saw the super chat. All right, well, I'm going to end this. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.